right, today I want to talk a little bit about vegetable gardens here in the desert. I know it's a lot of gardens just popping up everywhere here in Las Vegas, and I think they're trying to get like support from like the government, not necessarily the local government mainly, where they can plant. Have a little plot of land where they can grow vegetables and stuff like that. I know in some cities you can't do it in your yard and stuff like that, so I think it's probably like that here too. So they have to like designate like, certain areas for a garden. So, well, here, this is at the farmer's market here, and looks like they got like some type of greens like chard or something like that, and they got tomatoes, eggplants, peppers. I don't know what that is. I forget exactly what that type of plant is there. And then they got like some fruit trees and stuff like that here too. I think that's like a plum tree there. That's a mulberry tree, that one right there in the middle. Then they got little flowers and stuff like that too. So this is like a pretty interesting little garden here. And look like they got some, I don't know if that's collard greens, that's some type of greens there. Anyway, they got a little variety of stuff here. And I think too, like a lot of the, I'm gonna pan out in a minute too. A lot of the chefs here in towns are going to the specialized gardens for their supply. So I guess it's like organic, they call it, this is organic, mainly it's just, just a regular garden. And well, anyway, so a lot of, I think reason why they probably call it organic too is like a lot of gardens try to like stay away from like the pesticides and stuff like that, because that's that's kind of dangerous. When I had my garden, I didn't try to use a lot of pesticides, and I know it was hard mainly because of the greens, like collard greens and mustard greens and stuff like that. That was very hard to like keep the bugs away, because they would like go crazy on some of those mustard greens and just eat everything up. But you have to like watch them, I guess, try to get them off. But usually, like for the mustard greens, we had some powder, some powder stuff we used to put on them, and I didn't necessarily like to use that, but mainly, the bugs are gonna get on them and eat a little bit, but I just, I mainly tried to avoid that, and let me see what else they got here. They got a lot of stuff over here on the other side. I'm gonna pause and go over there for a minute. And this is just a lot of the little stuff that they got here. And this is at the farmer's market here in downtown Las Vegas. All right, now these are the vineyards, the grapes. I think they're more like a wine type of grape. I'm not sure. I don't know if they're eating grapes or not. I'm not too familiar with grapes. All right, these are the tomatoes here. Look like they got some blackberries here or something too. I'm not too familiar with them. Anyway, they kind of look like blackberries. I don't know what they are. Anyway, these are tomato plants here. I don't know if they are the real big tomato plants or the little, like the little cherry ones. I kind of like those because you can easily like put them into like a salad, you know, real quick. Throw them into a salad, and they are great, you know. All right, I'm gonna pause for a minute, and I'm gonna go over here for a little bit. All right, now these look like the mulberry trees here. I don't know if this is the mulberry bush or not. That looks like it's dying. That looks like a plum tree. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I guess it's a plum tree. I'm not sure. And this right here, this looks like a sugar cane plant here. This looks like a sugar. It kind of looks like a corn, but you can tell the difference mainly because of, I guess, it seems like the corn plants are a little bit darker. I think a darker color. This is like more of a real, like light green, I guess. Anyway, I can tell the difference. And that's another great plant here. Let me see what else they got over here. I'm gonna move inside a little bit. All right, they got some more tomato plants. Look like they got some, that's squash or something like that. I think that's a squash plant. And that over there, that looks like an eggplant, something like that. Let me see what else they got here. Yeah, that look like squash there. And it might be a pear tree there. I don't know. I can't tell what this one is here. That might be a squash plant. Anyway, I kind of like squash. I'm not, you know, but squash is like a kind of a hard item to cook. It's like you gotta, you know, it's like a baby almost. You gotta like baby it, you know, when you prepare it. And it's, a lot of people don't like to deal with squash, I guess, because you have to really take your time, and, you know, it's real delicate, you know. So I guess it's, you know, you don't see that much squash in I guess in the supermarkets. You probably do, I don't know. But anyway, I don't really eat that much squash because it's really hard. Let's say a hard plant to try to cook, because you just can't. It's like potatoes. You like cook it, you know, like cut it up and just throw it in a pot, and you know, and probably throw some peppers on it or something like that, or you can throw a sauce over it, something like that. But what squash is like, you know, it's not too much you can, and it takes you have to take your time in cooking it, and it's like a little baby. But I like squash, but I don't really cook it that much. I don't know why. And I'm gonna pause and go over here for a minute, over here. Okay, that looked like a pear tree there. I don't know what type of pear tree it is. And this thing here, I don't know what type of plant that is. But you notice it's like, it's turning like real yellow and stuff like that. I don't know if it's like, you know, the season is like over for it and it's gonna die. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's real hard to try to grow plants here. I know it's real hard to try to grow grass, you know, keep your yard, you know, up. You know, it takes so much water, and then it's, you know, the sun is like real brutal on it, the heat, you know. So I think it's real hard to grow plants here. I haven't really. When I was in California, I had a little garden there, but here in Las Vegas, I really tried to like have a real garden here. So, this is like a little garden that's set up here at the farmers market. So that's interesting, and they got some other stuff there too. So this is like trying to like, start some type of a movement where people can, learn how to grow stuff and be interested in doing stuff like that.